Hey, good morning, everyone. Happy Tuesday. Robb here for Southwest Florida Television. 52 degrees out here this morning, 52 degrees. A few clouds should be blowing away here shortly. Beautiful morning. Supposed to have crystal clear blue skies, according to Matt Devitt from Wink TV. Crystal clear blue skies later this morning. Looking forward to that. A little rougher out here than yesterday morning. Mr. Gary, good morning. Good morning, Gary. Roy making his way over to his beach chair there. I was just checking out some shells as I was firing up the camera here for this morning's live feed. A few nice little goodies washed up here that I've already picked up. It's always beautiful little shells. Never a shortage of little beauties. Like to find a nice moon shell. There's the inside of a moon shell. There's the eye, the center of a moon shell. Picked up a nice olive shell already this morning. An absolutely beautiful olive shell. It's got a nice point on it. Nothing inside of it. We've seen our share of live olive shells lately, but here's an empty one. It's got a beautiful sheen. Absolutely gorgeous. That is a nice specimen of an olive shell right there. There's another one down there with the hole in it. This is one that probably another olive shell, the snail of another olive actually drilled its way in there and got the snail out of it. Another olive shell. A lot of the little worm tips, the little tips of the worm shells. Piece of a old lightning whelk there. Little fighting conch shell there. A little Florida fighting conch shell. Found a nice sized kitten's paw shell too earlier this morning. There's a nice big one. Kitten paw. Looking for my little moonies. I'm looking for my little moonies, but I'm not seeing them. Seeing broken moon shells. Seeing bits and pieces of them. Another olive missing the tip. I'm guessing we're going to start seeing a lot of olive shells on the beach here. Another broken moon shell. Little spiny cockle shell. A little half of a spiny cockle. See these little spines on there. Hey, Elsie.
Your feet cold?
No, they're actually warm. The sand's warm. Well, there's so many neat little shells buried in here. So many neat little things. This is the kind of place where you just spend some time sifting through. Who knows what you're going to come across. Just all kinds of little hidden gems. Straighten out the old back here, give you a look around again. See another pile I want to dig into here. There comes that blue sky. Here comes that beautiful, beautiful blue sky. Sound of the waves, absolutely beautiful. Thanks for tuning in this morning. There's a little clump of shells up a little higher here on the beach I wanted to check out. Ooh, I think I see a moon shell. I think I spotted a moon shell. Yep. Got my little moon shell. There we go. How about that? See, perseverance pays off. What else? Who knows? There's so many shells right here. There are so many just piled on top of each other. Little turkey wing over there. One of our little turkey wing shells. Little baby moon shell maybe over here. Yeah. Oh, kind of chipped up. A little baby moon shell. Half a jewel box, little spiny jewel box shell. Boy, some little gems out here this morning. Nice little gems. The more you look, the more you're going to find. That's for darn sure. Here's a really old. Good morning. How are you today? A really old olive shell here. This one's lost all its color. It's pretty much an old faded gray. It's fun to come out here and do a little shelling first thing in the morning. Get it out of the way. Get a few little goodies in my pocket. Lots of these little conchs. Lots of little fighting conchs. Also, lots of jewel box shells. I am seeing a lot of them out here. A lot of the jewel box shells. Somebody asked why they call them jewel boxes. Barbara Grove, our shell lady, she told me, well, they look like jewel boxes. I'm like, okay, I'll take your word for it. Got a lot of jewel box shells out here this morning. Sure like to find a little bigger, just one little bigger moon shell. Seeing lots of olives too. I am starting to see lots of olive shells, which is really no surprise. All the ones we've seen crawling around on the sandbar, you should be seeing lots of olive shells. Just a few more minutes here of looking for some more shells, for some of my favorites. The old eyes aren't what they used to be. Boy, oh boy. Getting harder and harder to see things. Another little kitten paw. Fighting conch shell over here, an empty fighting conch. Well, let's take a little stroll down the beach. I'm happy with the few little shells that I picked up this morning. It's just so tempting. I just feel like I'm going to miss something, you know? If I don't stop and look, I feel like I'm going to miss that 1 in a million shell. Just these little piles washed up on the beach. That's all it takes to find your treasure. One little pile. Could find an angel wing buried in there. You never know. You just never know what could be buried in there. There's an old crown conch, piece of an old crown conch right there. Love to find a nice crown conch. It's one thing I haven't seen washed up from the storm or any crown conchs. There's a big slipper shell. Look at the size of that slipper shell. That is a big slipper shell there. Oh, I gotta straighten up the old back. Straighten up the old back. Another old olive shell down there. Big hole in that one. An big old broken moon shell, darn it. I'd like to find a moon shell that size in one piece. That's what I'd like to find. That'd be a nice little present to myself this morning. Roy's all buried under a pile of stinky old towels up there. You too. Say hi to the Eskimo up there. There's so many of these little piles of shells along the beach. They're still wet too from high tide. So tempting. Couple fighting conchs down there. Old ones, new ones. Big jewel box. Big chunk of a jewel box shell. Oh well, I want to go for a walk here. Take my walk. I'm happy with that olive shell I picked up earlier. That's an absolute, just absolutely gorgeous specimen of an olive shell. Nothing in it. Nothing in it. So it's for sure a keeper. For sure a keeper. It's a nice big fat one. It's beautiful out here in the sun. Absolutely gorgeous. So high tide was around an hour ago. Still got lots of beach here. I'll walk a little further down the beach before turning around and heading up to the north. Haven't seen our dolphins out there yet. Haven't seen any signs of any dolphins. Peeking up from behind the waves out there. That sky is beautiful. Beautiful Tuesday morning here in paradise, that's for sure. For sure. It's gonna be chilly tomorrow morning out here. 52 this morning. Tomorrow morning it's probably gonna be about 45. Yikes. Yikes, yikes, yikes. Well, we're down at the old skybox at the north end of Area 3. I don't see Gary out here with the bonfire going. He's not making me any s'mores. Darn him. Figured he'd have some nice hot s'mores for me and a cup of hot chocolate ready to go. Oh, I see how you are, Gary. You're sitting at home watching us. The old skybox. That sky is beautiful. That sky is gorgeous. Beautiful wintry day in Florida. Great morning. Good morning, how you doing? This brisk air just feels so good. Just wakes you up in the morning. It's like a nice slap in the face in the morning. So I see Carol survived her birthday yesterday. Happy birthday to you, Carol. Our two birthday girls, Jan and Carol. Oh boy. Good morning. Let's see if I make it up to Wiggins Pass this morning. Crunching the shells under my feet here as I walk along. See if there's anything interesting calling my name down here. Old empty fighting conch shell.
Gorgeous out, huh?
Good morning, it is.
Yeah.
It is. Yeah. Nothing there in that little pile. I just had to stop and check it out real quick. This is what Matt, the weatherman, promised. Good old Matt Devitt, he promised crisp, clear blue skies. They are crisp. Boy, they are crystal clear. Crystal clear blue skies. Right on target, Mr. Devitt. That's who I watch in the morning, Wink TV. If you want to follow them online, you can do that. And see our local forecast on Wink TV, the local CBS affiliate. They just have some happy weathermen in the morning. They got a happy news team in the morning. So Roy got his blueberry pancakes finally yesterday. Good old Mark, his shipmate Mark, took him over to First Watch for some pancakes. He'd been talking about those for quite a few days. Welcome to sunny Florida. Isn't it gorgeous?
Gorgeous, spectacular.
I mean, it's the weatherman said crisp. It's crisp. Man. Well, that's all right. You're allowed to bundle up in Florida.
I guess so.
Yeah, you won't be labeled a wuss. It's okay. Everybody up north is still very jealous of us. Ugh. Cape Cod snowing. Oh boy. Not here. I don't think we have to worry about that this year. Out of everything we had to worry about. Once when I was a kid in Miami. Yep. Yeah, I think it was probably like back in the 60s. Yeah, one time in Miami. It really didn't last. I mean, it hit the ground and that was that. But yep. But it was something to talk about. Have a good one. Walking the beach in the wintertime. That's tough, isn't it? Some nice waves breaking out there, some really nice size waves. That was probably about a 4-footer. What's the weather like out by you, Daryl? What is the temperature today? You guys in the 30s, the 40s? "51 degrees, man, that's about the same as here. You're actually going to be warmer. You're going to be warmer today. We're only going to get up to about 64 today. Man. What's really nice is that water feels great right now. If you were to dive in here, that water temperature is right around 72. A lot higher than the air temperature. Of course, you probably wouldn't be too comfortable when you got out. Old Roy bundled up in his chair there. He's got gloves, and shoes. Well, no, he doesn't have his shoes on. Just towels. He likes wrapping himself up in old towels like a mummy. He's arisen. He's arisen. Where are you going? Okay, don't get lost. Don't get lost. Oh, you saw one this morning? Wow. Wow. Roy got to see a dolphin shoot up out of the top of a breaking wave. Lucky him. They're hard to spot when it's wavy out like this. But they are out there. There's no doubt about that. More shells down here. Imagine that. More shells. Gotta check them out. I want a big moon shell. That's what I'm looking for. Seen lots of little stuff this morning. I want a big old moon shell. Aren't the shell gods awesome? Are they not awesome or what? It's not a giant moon shell, but it's bigger than the other one I found. The shell gods are so good to me. I just ask and plop, there it is. I just got to open my eyes. That is too cool. Right there, washed up on the beach. I wish I was lucky at other things as I am at the shelling. Man, I wish I could pick out a winning lotto ticket. A huge winning lotto ticket. A huge one. One that is so big, the world's biggest winning lotto in history, that we could buy a huge house down here in Naples and bring all our beach friends down. Get our beach family together on a regular basis. Wouldn't that be awesome? Would that not be fun? Our Southwest Florida television beach house. Our beach bungalow. What stays What happens at the bungalow stays at the bungalow. Boy. Roy taking his stroll up there. He's chickening out. Too cold for him. Try and get out of the wind. Boy, he's almost running. I'm jealous that he got to see that dolphin. So don't forget, December 20th, Sunday, December 20th, Roy's little birthday get-together here at the park. People want, if you just want to drop by around 9, start dropping by about 9. Just nothing big, nothing out of control. Just, it's his 96th birthday. If you want to come by, wish him a happy birthday. If you want to bring a little snack for him, a little present, whatever. He loves his First Watch. He loves his Trader Joe's. He loves cash. Just like everybody else. We all love cash, don't we? Shirt size, medium. Just giving you some ideas. This raggedy old beach chair has about seen the best of its days. Astrid bought that for him quite a few years ago, and it has seen better days now. Some nice beach shoes. You could really use a pair of nice shoes, but I don't know how you'd buy them for him. He buys them about 10 sizes too big. I want to see if our old gopher tortoise is up here. See if our old tortoise is up here crawling about. Or poking its nose out at least. Haven't seen it for a couple days. Either it's been out and about when I've been up here, or it's in there hibernating. I don't know. Nope. I don't see him down in there this morning. I don't see him down in there this morning. Nope. Nobody looking out at me. Huh. So he's either hunkered down in there or out taking a morning stroll. One or the other. Got a snotty nose now from this cool breeze. Area 5 at the north end of Delnor-Wiggins Pass State Park, North Naples, Florida, on a beautiful Tuesday morning. What do you think? What do you think? Would you like to be down here walking the beach, or would you rather be up north shoveling snow? Good morning. You know where I pick. I pick good old Naples. Good old Naples, Florida. Hate to rub it in. Loving those waves out there this morning. Wow. There's actually a paddleboarder out there trying to ride them. Looks like he's got a wetsuit on. Like I said earlier, that water is warm compared to the air temperature. "72 degrees" is the water temperature. That was a nice little ride. That was a nice little ride. Cool. I'll stroll up here a little bit further. There's a neat piece of worm rock. Neat little piece of worm rock here. With all the little worm tubes. It's a nice little specimen. only problem with this is it just fades and loses its color so quickly. Just turns into a gray little blob. It's so pretty when you first pick it up on the beach. The worm rock. One of my favorite trees right there. One of my favorite photo subjects. Also the old tree branches with the green algae on them. So neat looking. So neat looking. Hey, good morning. Sing Frosty. Tomorrow morning. Tomorrow morning it's going to be more appropriate. Tomorrow morning is going to be cooler out here. Cynthia's going to sing Frosty for us. Just got my pant legs soaked, darn it. Just trying to stay dry. Good morning. It is. It actually is a beautiful morning. I'm surprised there's not more people out here, to be honest with you. It is beautiful out here. The tide's slowly going out there. There's a nice piece of coral down here. Piece of finger coral. Boy, a lot of big clam shells down here along the edge of the beach too. About that size. Quite a few of them. Quite a few of them. I know our friend Astrid used to collect those. Hey, good morning. Another nice little piece of coral over here. Little piece of finger coral. Anybody home? Anybody home? Nope. An empty shell. Thought there might have been somebody home here, but nope, just an empty shell of a Florida fighting conch. Look at that oyster shell. Interesting looking. Well, here we are up at the north end of the park, up at Wiggins Pass. Well, I think I'm going to turn around and head back down the beach. Back down to Area 4 where I started. Beautiful up here. I don't know if you can see the birds flying around here, the seagulls. Well, let's start walking back down the beach. It's been a beautiful morning, absolutely beautiful. Found a couple nice shells. morning. Just checking out some more shells. Beautiful little fighting conch shell. Beautiful stripes on it. Oh, another one down there. Beautiful little patterns on them. Ooh, a nice little spiny jewel box. Darn it, a nutmeg. Got away from me. There's a nice little nutmeg shell. Little spiny jewel box. With some of its little spines. Not much pink left inside. I don't know where that little nutmeg went. It was right here. Oh well. Little olive shell. I don't know if it's going to get away from me. If I'm going to catch it. Little olive. Oh, another. I think somebody's home in this one, yep. Looks like there's a conch in this one. This is a live little Florida fighting conch shell here. Look at the stripes on that. Look at the colors on that. Wow. There's somebody home here. Beautiful little shell. Absolutely gorgeous. Florida fighting conch. Ooh, there's a bunch of little goodies washed up right in here. Little lightning whelk. All kinds of little shells washing up right in here. Piece of an old moon shell. Beautiful. Center there of an old moon. Piece of an old tulip shell. As quick as they come, they go. Oh, wow. Beautiful murex. Beautiful murex just washed up. Absolutely gorgeous. An apple murex just rolled up on the beach. Very cool. Right in this one little spot. Lots of little fighting conchs. As quick as they wash in, they wash right back out. There's a beautiful olive shell. Beautiful olive. Nothing in it. Wow. Some nice little gems. Some nice little things right in here. Some really nice little shells just washing right up, right in there. Yeah. That is cool. That was nice. That was two nice little finds right there. That beautiful little murex. I bet if I stood there, some more interesting stuff would come up. That was slick. Sweet, sweet. Made my morning. There's just a little ledge right down here. It's catching all the little shells. Sweet. That was sweet. Nice ending to my morning here. Gorgeous sky. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Well, thanks for tuning in this morning. Be sure to tell your friends about Southwest Florida Television. Take a morning beach walk with me, a great way to start your day. Nobody pays me to come out and do these morning live feeds. So your financial support is important as well as your friendship. Those of you that are regular monthly supporters that have made that monthly commitment, thank you. Thank you so much. Those of you that send stars now and then, thank you. And those of you that send a little something to my PayPal account now and then, I really appreciate that. Facebook doesn't get their greedy hands on that. That is the most direct way to send a little token of appreciation. Use that link to my PayPal account in the description of this post. If you enjoy what you see and you want to see these beach walks continue. Hey, have a wonderful, wonderful Tuesday. Enjoy the rest of your day. Stay warm. Stay comfortable, stay safe. Thanks for being a friend. Tally ho, everyone, tally ho. For Southwest Florida Television, I'm Robb Stan. God bless.